Well, good day, everybody, and welcome to the Gator Wesley Bios. Today on the show, we have Thomas. Thank you for coming.
What's up? Yeah, my name's Thomas Luckashaw.
So let's go ahead and have you start by telling us a little bit about yourself.
Sophomore here at UF. Been coming to Gator Wesley for, ever since, I started coming to college. Approximately, the second day that I was up at Lakeside with nothing else to do. Went through a stack of flyers, found Wesley, and been coming here ever since. So, yeah, good stuff.
I'm very glad to have you. So where did you grow up?
I grew up in Cocoa, Florida, more specifically Port St. John, but that's such a rink-eating town, nobody ever knows where that is. But it was a pretty small town. Graduated with a class of about 250 people, so it was good stuff. It was fun times.
So what kind of family do you have? Do you have any brothers or sisters? What kind of relationship do you have with your parents?
My family's pretty close. We only have my direct family, like my mom and dad, and then I have an older and a younger sister. Beyond that, my family's, that really is, when I say it's just the direct family that we have. Everybody else has passed away, in jail, or, yeah. So, we're kind of, how I describe it generally is that my family is the black sheep of our previous families, just because, it's been pretty rough times, and my parents have done a really great job, in my opinion, as far as raising us and stuff goes.
And what are your siblings doing? You mentioned you had two sisters, correct?
My older sister right now is working at my mother's company. She screens people for people that are going to be EMTs going overseas and stuff like that. That's how she met her current fiance. Actually, she just got engaged about 3 weeks ago, I say, about. And my little sister is a junior in high school, so it's pretty crazy.
So what do you like to do in your spare time?
Spare time? Well, I spend a lot of time playing music and stuff. Again, at Wesley, there's a drum set right upstairs, so I can pretty much come up here anytime I want. Beyond studying, generally hang out with my friends, stuff. Not just at Wesley, but I also have a core group for my friends from high school, which was actually rather interesting, just because it's the fact that we all ended up at UF when entering senior year. We figured that would be the last year together, so it was really nice, the fact that we could all stick together and stuff.
And you did just mention that you are going to the University of Florida, correct?
Correct. And
what made you choose the University of Florida over the many different universities in the state of Florida?
Okay. Well, when I was looking through colleges and stuff, I got to, eventually looking at UF. I have a Florida prepaid, so it was pretty much stay in Florida or pay insane amounts of tuition. So I was like, all right, I'll go to college, on Florida prepaid. I'm fine with that. Staying in Florida, that's great. I didn't want to go to USF because my older sister that's her college, and so I was like, I kind of wanted to pave my own way. UCF, I've been to the campus several times. I am not a fan of it, everybody's different preferences. So it pretty much came down to FSU or UF. I wanted UF far more just because, what I had, looking up the information about the colleges, I found out that UF had, overall the far better name. I kind of reasoned that, whatever degree I got, just the fact that it was from UF would make it that much better, in the real world perspective, just because UF has a far bigger cloud and stuff than FSU does, in my opinion, from what I can see.
And what have you chose to study?
I'm switching over to a business track right now. I think ultimately I want to get over to accounting, but dealing with some critical tracking courses and advisors, this junk, yada, yada, yada. Came to UF as a music major and was that for a week. But I dropped that because I realized that I did not want to be doing that for the rest of my life. I kind of want to play what I want to play. And I still have an opportunity here to play drum set. Considering marching band again next year. Last year I was on it. Played cymbals. This year, just because of time constraints, I decided that I shouldn't do it. But next year I might come back and maybe get on tenors or something. And that's what I really enjoy, drum set and marching drums. So, it was why should I be a music major if those are the things that I love? And but after dropping that, I became an exploratory, trying to figure out my life stuff. So fun times. And of course, there are reoccurring jokes everywhere at Wesley about how I don't know what I'm doing with my life and this stuff.
And on that note, what do you hope to do with your major now that you have decided to go to a specific track in business and accounting?
Well, as right now, it's still pretty cloudy. I mean, I know that I'm interested in business, so like in degree, like stuff about it, and I mean, it's just really unclear what I want to do with it. I mean, I'm just like the future is so cloudy right now. Don't know what's happening, but I figure I'll pick something that I like for now, and then I'll see where it takes me.
I'm sure you'll find something that sticks directly to you. And it says Thomas.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel that way with business and stuff, and like because even then, like a lot of people at Wesley will tell you that I always used to talk about that when I was trying to decide, and like I always spoke a bit highly of that compared to the other majors that I was considering.
And as you have mentioned throughout the show, you are part of the Gator Wesley Foundation. Can you explain a little bit about that, and also what you do, and also how you got involved as well?
Let's see. I'm part of a couple of teams here at Gator Wesley. I pretty much live here without actually living here. I spend so much time here, just hanging out with everybody.
As much of our fellow students do.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, through the flyer, got to Gator Wesley. In the past, I had never really good experiences with many at churches in my hometown. Like generally, it left a sour taste in my mouth. Like the people there were not legitimate, unlike compared to Wesley people who were very welcoming and open and stuff about everything. And first person I met was Lori Tweed. Very, very nice to me. Met many others after that. Dan, Travis Baker, Drew, Kelly, Angelina. They were all very welcoming to me. It was just great. It just felt like where I belonged. And, started helping out with dishes, out of all things, and pretty much got a spot here at Wesley. But the dish, like, although it's a running joke here as well, me being the dish boy, I took it more as like just because I love this place so much, like I wanted to do something and give something back, and it helped me gain better friendships with the people just by working alongside everybody and stuff. So.
Everybody has their own niche to fill here, and you have filled that niche.
Exactly.
Indeed.
I've also gotten out of the hold that I had on the kitchen area, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah. Well, we are getting to the end of our show today, and I want to thank you for coming on the show again.
Right then, no problem.
And with the last few moments, is there anything that you would like for people to know about you that they should already know, or that you would like to tell people?
All right. Well, a lot of people generally say I need to stick up for myself here at Wesley and be like, don't let people make fun of you, Thomas, yada, yada, yada. And like, but really I appreciate it because I am a really cocky person and can get very cocky. If I don't have people constantly bashing me down, I can sometimes become a person that I generally don't like. And kind of, so if anything, everybody's helping me out here and keeping me in line. So I'm really appreciative of everybody.
And we are indeed of you, and thank you very much for coming on the show.
All right, thank you, sir.
And this has been the Gator Wesley Bios, produced by James Jordan, and produced on location at the Gator Wesley Foundation, which is a campus ministry of the United Methodist Church that services the University of Florida and the Santa Fe College. Tune in next time when we have more stories, more people, and more Gator Wesley Bios. Thank you, and good day.